Many things can be said about artists, but one thing that we will not be saying from now on is that artists cannot be making money from their own art. So, this and more will be discussed in today's video. Welcome back, good people. Glad that you are here to see another piece of beautiful content. If you are new to the channel, this is a great opportunity to now subscribe to what I have for you in store. Enjoy the video. It really feels like, yeah, in order for you to get what it is that you want, you have to take action. And so much is more about taking action based on how you feel than just having a good feeling, wishing and, hoping that things will be better for you. It's not just that. It cannot just be that. It really has to be inspired. Your action has to be inspired by what you feel. And I'm reminded by it. So this painting really shows me that you create your own joy. You create that. You are responsible for that. There are many ways that people can block you, or you even blocking you. We can point fingers at people saying, well, this person is blocking me, or this person is not letting me live my best life, or I cannot do it because of these circumstances. Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you're not doing anything about it, it's just that. Explanations. These are just explanations. These are just reasons that you stick by that eventually become beliefs. And that's it. They eventually become beliefs. And now what? You are basically creating your own prison. You are creating your own prison. You are creating your own... Heck, you are creating your own drama. As a matter of speaking, you're creating your own drama. You are making it sure that you cannot do the things that you want to do. And that's that. You can feel any type of way about it, but it is the truth. And if something about the truth, you can change what comes after it, but you can't deny it. You cannot deny what the truth is. So it feels for me really, personal, as I get to smile again. Smile truthfully, not smiling because I have to keep myself happy, or let me just keep myself in a good mood, because if this breaks open, girl, it's not going to stop. But really saying, I feel good. I feel good. I feel good where I am. I feel content. And things are possible. You can pivot to the reality that you want to see. You can if you want to. You can if you want to. But I think for a lot of people, and I also believe for artists, all of a sudden I get a download. All of a sudden I'm getting a download. I'm being taken back to the moment that I had the group exposition. And one of the artists, I think it was after the opening and everything with the group exposition. It was afterwards, and we were talking, and one of the artists, her work, amazing work. And we were talking, but the way that she was talking about what are your plans, what is it that you want to do for yourself, the usual. She was pretty pessimistic about it. Pessimistic in the sense of, I've tried so many things, and I put my faith in what it is that I do. And she was like, don't get me wrong, I'm very happy for the opportunity that I'm getting to be in a group exposition and my work being seen again, but I do not feel that I'm appreciated, and I don't feel that I'm being seen. I do everything that I possibly can. I love the work that I do, but I don't feel that I'm being seen. And I understand that. I understand that because with all the work that I'm putting into YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, connecting and talking to people, it's easy to be lost and not to be seen, not to be recognized. You don't feel that you are being seen and recognized, the validation. And I have talked about validation, how important it is that you have your own validation. But when you're dealing with work where the eye of the public is also part of your work, especially if you want to be a professional artist that makes a living from this, and not just a living, you have a life. You should never stop at having a living. This is something that I already have for myself. This is not a living that I want to create. I want to have a life, a beautiful, full, abundant, affluent, wealthy life. When you're not getting that validation, you kind of need it. You do need it. You do need the eyes of curators if you want to be seen in expositions, in museums, in galleries, and other places. You do want to have that towards yourself. Now, I have a bold character, and I'm proud of it. I have a bold character that says, you know what, I'm going to do my own expo. I did that twice, and I'm going to do it again this year. Ain't nothing going to stop me. Nobody going to stop me. Ain't nobody going to break my style. Ain't nobody hunt me down. Oh no, I get to keep on moving. Nobody's going to do that. When I say I want to do an exposition and nobody is doing that for me, or nobody is pulling me in saying, sis, listen, your work is amazing, which it is. I'm gonna hype myself up. I'm gonna put myself out. It can only do as much, of course, but it's not gonna stop and limit me from doing it anyway and considering it to be the best moment ever. I might, for myself, have a positive outlook on who I am, what I have to show, and what I have to create. I, for myself, can say, no, people need to see this. I don't care if I am being asked or not. I'm going to do that. But the lady that was speaking about her own journey, I felt it. I definitely could feel her experience. I could feel her experience as being pessimistic. I definitely could feel her experience as being something that she has worked hard for, and it just, I don't want to say it didn't work, but in her words, she was not getting anything. It wasn't giving what it's supposed to give, okay? It was not giving what's supposed to give. Let me drink this coffee. Because I'm gonna do some late work. It is, what time is it? It's 21:32. 10:30. That's how dedicated I am to the work that I do, people. I don't play. It's gonna be a late night. But I could feel the pessimism in her speech. I could feel that for her it was not working. And not what she is doing is not working, not what she created is not working, but it wasn't what she wants for herself and her work, how it needs to be seen, how it can be seen, that was not working. And it's something that you see a lot. It works for a few. You know, I don't have to tell you how skewed it can be. That you see the couple of people, like the people that have been gathered, like a pinch of people being spread in the art world. And not to forget people of color, of course, being absolutely pinched and then put somewhere in the art world. It's like it's really the survival, not of the fittest, but definitely of the strongest, definitely of the people that can speak the loudest and are able to market themselves the best, or are being seen and considered marketable. Look at the series that I've created about marketing. 3 parts. I talk a lot about that. And one of the points that I talk about is that, you have to be able to be selling your work, being able to sell yourself, but your work has to also be marketable in that sense when you really want to break out in the mainstream, if that is your goal. And I really could feel that in her speech. It comes down to the fact, well, what do you consider to be a success? Because hearing the lady during the group exposition, right, hearing her speak about it, she has, of course, a whole different view of what success is. But at the same time, you can also say, damn, that's tough. Let's move on, right? It's already tough. So what's the use to sit here and constantly being like, oh man, this is tough. I have my ranting moments as well, I know. But it is no use to sit in the corner and be like, oh my God, it's so tough. Oh, I can't do anything. Oh, that. It ain't gonna help. And listen, you gotta wear your big panties on, girl, man, okay, and keep it moving. Find your joy. Find the thing that liberates you. Project X. So, I've done some things for Project X. They are now in transit. I'm still talking so elusive with so much ambiguity. It's like, girl, what the heck is it? Just say what it is. Putting us in so much suspense. Yes, I know. And I like it that way. These beautiful pins that I also have in the store. I have 2 sizes of it. I took a sample of the smaller sizes, and these are 5 paintings. They come in a set of 5 paintings. They are here in the palm of my hand. They're so cute. It is this painting, of course. No Guilt, Just Honor. Out of the Blue, Emerge, Transition, and Ava's Curiosity. When I tell you they look so damn good and they are so cute, it's so darn cute. I cannot, listen, these are adorable. All the stuff that I have taken a sample from so far, the tote bag, the notebook over here, the notebook, the pins, they look absolutely adorable. A little shameless plug, go to my web shop. There you can find all of the items, art prints, original artwork that I have for sale. They're still in there, so go over there. I ship internationally. For the merchandise, they are being shipped not by myself, but through a different company. So do take that into consideration when you're ordering on the website. But they are all available in there, over there. You can find my stuff. Absolutely great stuff. The art prints come in different sizes. Find your size. They're also frameable. So you can order them without frames, but you can also order them framed. Not all prints though. Please read. I've seen a couple of videos here floating, not just on, let's just say social media, where I can hear other people say, well, if you use art merchandising, it can be tacky, this, that, and the third. I say, what? I cannot even finish the whole conversation of what that person said. And I refuse to go into that because you know what? In the past, I was kind of afraid to basically just license myself. I license my own work to be put on merchandise like t-shirts and tote bags and notebooks and pins, things like that. I'm licensing myself. I'm licensing myself to do that. And I also had this period where I was like, oh, but wait a minute, what if I want to get into an art gallery and they see me do that? Is that going to bring the value down? What if people look at my work and they're like, well, artists don't do things like that? I said what? No. As a matter of fact, I am going to tell you right now, you should. Here are at least 2 reasons why I believe that every artist should market themselves through merchandise. Number 1, let's say you do get into an art gallery, right? You're a great artist, you have beautiful work, and they are asking you, well, you know what, it might be a good idea for you to also venture into merchandising, where you can put your artwork on t-shirts or mugs, or you can work with another brand and they have like a special edition. A portion of the money goes to you, but the other portion of the money goes to the company that is licensing your work. They're making money out of it too. So why not you getting all of the coins from that? Number 2, I understand why people are saying, well, it's going to bring the value of your work down. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, 1, those are people that are just high and snobby. Because let's be honest, Gucci puts its brand on everything. It puts it on slippers. It puts it on belts. It puts it on t-shirts, bandanas, even homeware. Did it ever bring the value of Gucci down? No, it did not. I mean, there are a lot of brands that have merchandise, the logo, maybe an image. Many artists that are very famous for the work they have done, and they are licensing that on t-shirts, clothing. I mean, last time when I was in Primark, I bought a nightgown and it had TLC on it. You know, the R&B group TLC. That is a form of licensing as well, and that doesn't bring their value down at all. As a matter of fact, the fact that they are permitting Primark to use their image is putting money in their pockets and in Primark's pockets. Think about that. How is that bringing your value down? Listen, the only way that I can think of why people why they would say that it would bring their value down is because either they are not getting a portion of it. Let me sip to that. Yes, it's shade, I know, but it's the truth. They just don't want it for you. They just don't want it for you. They don't want to see you well. They don't want to see you do well. They don't want to see you be well. They don't want to see you look good and well. Okay? They don't want it for you. So I'm saying to each and every single artist, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. If you want someone to do it for you, that they help you with the graphics and make sure that everything looks good, then do it. If you're capable of doing it yourself and you can make it look good, do it. Why not take the extra cash and the money and the coins and the bills and the cards for your wallet from your art? It's your art. You know what? Here's another thing, what I believe that it also could be for artists. And that is that we are so subconsciously, we have been so brainwashed into believing that you have success when you are in this higher echelon of the highest echelons of the art market. When you are in the secret rooms where people, the richest of the richest, are there, and you don't want to look bad in their eyes. Baby, I don't give a about that. Okay, because when you come in the highest of the echelons, these people definitely will have an item that has a licensed image or brand on it somewhere in their home. So I don't know what you're bugging for. Okay, I don't know what you're bugging for. I don't know what you're bugging for. I absolutely don't know. I think we need to take the stigma away from that and the shame away from it, as well as you're downgrading yourself when you're doing it. Well, if you believe that you're downgrading yourself, then of course you're going to be downgrading yourself. But that's your belief about it. I let that go a long time ago. A very long time ago. Because I will be damned that, you know, let's say the worst case scenario, these will never be seen and never be sold, right? And people, and I will transition into the next phase of this lifetime, and people are going to enjoy the benefits of the work that I've created. No, you're not going to Vincent van Gogh me. You're not going to Picasso me. You're not going to Rembrandt me, because I will leave everything in an estate. And the winnings and the profits of that will be going to the children of the children's of the children's that come through this body. Okay? Okay? Think about it. Please, let's just continue in this path, because I feel that I'm speaking to somebody right now. I know I'm preaching and speaking to someone. Think about this. All of the Rembrandt art, all of the Picasso art, all of Vincent van Gogh, Piet Mondrian, Vermeer, continue. All these people are dead. Yes. Yeah, you agree? All of these people are dead. They ain't breathing. But their work continues on. Their work continues to be sold. Their work continues to be shown. Their work continues to be marketed and licensed. Don't you think that the families from the Picasso and the Vermeer and the Rembrandt and the Vincent van Gogh and all other artists that are still being marketed towards an audience that love to see their work, they are getting the money. Okay, they're getting the benefits of this. And nowhere are you hearing tourists, visitors, beneficiaries, sponsors say, oh, that's so tacky to put the work of a Rembrandt on a piece of budget paper to sell posters from. As a matter of fact, stop printing them bitches. We're gonna sell them everywhere we can sell them. Money does make this world go round, and will make it go around and around and around. And that's on Mary and all her lambs. Period. So I really want you to think about that in that particular way. Look at Basquiat, Andy Warhol, Banksy. Well, Banksy's still alive. Don't let me murder this man all of a sudden in this video. But Basquiat, isn't his work being licensed? Keith Haring, one of my favorite contemporary artists, pop artists. Keith Haring, don't you see his art everywhere? On clothing, shoes, it's still being used as, you know, you still have artists that are inspired by his work. Andy Warhol. Hello? Am I making a point? I hope so. I hope so. So don't let anybody talk you out of licensing your own work, of you saying, you know what, I'm going to take my own work and I'm going to put it on prints. I'm going to take my own work and put it on pillows. I'm going to take my own work, and maybe I'm going to be so bold that I'm going to make greeting cards from that and go to a company and say, well, listen, I see that you have greeting cards, would like to offer them. Let's start with a small percentage. and we grow from there. We look from there. Why not? You got to be bold in this world, because if you do not ask, you will not receive. Closed mouths do not get fed. Closed mouths do not get fed. So maybe this might help you get over that feeling of, I don't want to look tacky, or I don't want to downgrade the value of my art because it's high art, it's contemporary art, it's fine art. Do you know that eventually, if you go into an art, and if you're getting booked by an art gallery, it's of course great, because you have a platform where people can take you to new areas of the art market. It's absolutely amazing. But don't you ever forget that eventually you are the creator of the work. You should get all the benefits from that in any possible way. I'll be damned thinking that I'm not going to do that. That would be ridiculous. That is, of course, ridiculous. Why would you take that away from yourself? But I had the same feeling. Absolutely. Years back, I had the same feeling that I was so eager wanting to be something, to be seen as like fine art or high class, because I want to work towards that. And I don't want people to think that I'm doing these, these little things. Bump that. Bump that. I don't care if you think it's little. I really don't. What cares and what matters is, do other people like it? Okay? Do other people like it? I know I'm waving with the envelope on my hand. Do other people like it? And do you see the joy of it on your bank account? But that's enough talk for today. I am going to work on the painting here behind me, and I will talk to y'all next time. All right? It's going to be a late evening. Talk to y'all later. What you basically are saying, I'm just going to repeat what I just said before my battery went down.